Okay. Here, hold this. Okay, so Amanda, I'm going to show you how to lock the doors. There's a little bit of a trick to it because there's a mechanism inside the door that puts bolts through the jamb. And then in the next video, we're going to show you how to do the security system. Okay, and Howard was making faces at me about the security system. Okay, to lock the doors at night or when you're going to be like, you know, or if I lock them, when Howard's not home, I keep them locked all the time. You have to push against the door and just really gently but extremely firmly pull this up. And then you turn this bolt and you'll feel the bolt get shot. The bolt will get shot through the thing. And you test it like this. And then when you open it, all you gotta do is just undo it and you can open the door. But if you don't do this all the way, then the bolt, it won't go. So if you're trying to lock the door, of course you can call me. But if you're trying to lock the door and it won't lock, it's because you need to pull it harder. Okay? So that's locked. This is unlocked. This is, get out of the way, Prim. This is what you do if you're locking with the key. Again, you pretend you're outside because it's dark now, so it's, you know. So you pretend you're outside and you bring, oh, it won't do it. Unless the door's shut.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going outside.
We're going outside.
Here we go. Here we go. Amanda, I hope you laugh. I hope you don't get totally bored with this. Okay, Amanda, I'm closing the door. Okay, now you can have the key in the lock or not. Doesn't matter. It goes in like, you know, with the sharp part down. Now, Howard has had trouble with this. It just takes getting used to. So just be patient. So you have to, again, lift it up. Now, I think when he's had trouble, it's because it didn't get lifted up all the way. So the key turns freely. Now you'll start to feel the resistance of the bolt. There it goes. And I usually just swing it all the way to the end and test it. And when he has had trouble, I'm pretty sure this is what happened. You swung it all the way to the end, and then you're like, okay, good, I'm going to pull it out. Oh, shit, it came out. If it doesn't come out, it's because you don't have it in the right position. So I'm unlocking it. Now, if I were to try to get it out here, it won't come out here. Oh, it did come out. Oh, okay. All right, one more time. Bring it up. Engage the bolts inside, or the whatever they are. Whatever they are. Dead bolts or something. And then, ideally, turn the key. Oh, look at that. I must not have done it all the way. No, I've never... Oh, I'm turning it in the wrong direction. I want the bolt to go that way. Okay. There it went. Did you hear it? Okay, now, if you try to get the key out, you can't. That might have been your problem. You have to keep it going all the way until it's gone into that same orientation where the teeth are facing downward. Ta-da! All right, maybe this seems like a lot of trouble for one old silly lock, but everybody seems to have trouble with it. Okay, now we have to look at a couple other doors real quick. Hi, Prim. The garage door. And this, as long as this is locked, you don't have to worry about this, but this is lateral, that's locked. This is just a plain old deadbolt. You just have to push against the door, you know. Okay, now over here, the basement door locks the same way. And then in the living room, okay, stop there. There's a door on this side of the living room that also locks the same way. And the bolt is lateral when it's locked. Now this is the door that goes out to the porch. This one can be just a little bit fussy. So just don't force it. Just take your time. You get it to here, and I find that if you just do it really slow and steady and you push until you can't push anymore, the bolts will go fine. But sometimes if you're kind of in a hurry, okay, now disengage the bolts. If you're in a hurry and you do that, it will stick. Although it did just go. Okay, now the last one that I will show you is the one in our in the study, which is like a sunroom. And This one's actually broken. So when it's lateral, it's unlocked. It'll be easier if you don't use this door, but if you decide you want to like come out here and stuff, just know that this is how you lock it. Maybe switch places. You bring it up just like the other ones. It's going to make a different noise. Well, maybe it sounds the same. But when you turn this, you don't feel it go all the way, and it stops there. And the best way to know that you've locked it is to just test it. When you unlock this door, it doesn't have a smooth flushing kind of feel to it. It feels like it's dropping. When you open it, it also opens a little bit funkier. Like you heard that little cracking noise? Okay, so right about here, it makes it like a breaking sound. Oh, there, right there. Did you hear that? Did you hear it, Howard? Okay. All right, so this is the one that's a little fussy. When the bolt is up, it's locked. All the other ones, when the bolt is lateral, they're locked. And something's broken in here, but it doesn't affect the safety of the door. Okay. There are other doors that just have keys, like from the garage out to the backyard. I think that's the only one. In the laundry room upstairs, that's just a regular keyed lock, and it uses the regular house key. Why do I have to stop? I'm enjoying this. He tells me I have to stop. Anyway, just don't worry about the laundry room door. If you just lock the handle, it'll be locked. And that one's locked. Well, we'll leave it locked, and then, oh, by the way, don't get locked out of the house up on the laundry room porch without a key. Because if that happens and you don't have a cell phone with you, there's no way to get off there. It's way up in the world. Oh gosh, be really careful about that. Okay, maybe just keep a key in your pocket. Okay, signing off.